During days of Prophet, Aisha radiallahu anha used to deliver speeches to the Sahabis. So isn't it important that women scholars today should also make use of media like television in Dawa, provided they are in hijab?
Sister asked a very good question, and she quoted a reference that Hazrat Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, she used to give speeches to the Sahaba, and she is said to have taught no less than 88 different scholars. She was a scholar of scholar, and only on her authority there are 2,210 ahadith narrated, and I do agree with that. But sister, the reason was Hazrat Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, she was the wife of beloved Prophet, and she was close to the Prophet, and she had memorized various ahadith which no one in the Muslim Ummah at that time knew. So she was the scholar of the scholar. She had the maximum knowledge. So if you have an option to go to a lady who has maximum knowledge as compared to a gent which has no knowledge at all, then going to a lady is allowed. So today also if a situation arises where you have a Muslimah, a Muslim woman who is excellent in knowledge, then if a group of men want to go to her for knowledge, they can go. But even when Hazrat Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, when she gave, she maintained the hijab. Many a time it was through a curtain, not face to face. It was through a curtain that they used to give, because the wife of the Prophet had to maintain extra hijab. And the main point was because she was the human being who had one of the highest knowledge. She had certain knowledge which none of the Sahabis had. So in this situation, but natural, even today you can speak to a woman, not that you can't speak, you can get trained on a woman, but if you know that there is a man who has more knowledge than a woman, so the men should prefer to go to the men, and the woman to a woman. Similarly, if a woman wants to gain knowledge, and if there's no other woman who has equal knowledge as that of a man, then she can go to a man to get knowledge. But if you tell me that a man in this world today has more knowledge than a woman, and yet to go to a woman, then that doesn't serve the purpose. It's unnecessarily breaking the hijab. But even if you have to go to a woman, you can go, but it is within the purview of Islam that Hazrat Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, she used to speak very often in the curtain. So now also if that situation arises, sister, very well, the woman can give knowledge if they feel they are the best in the world and no one has equivalent knowledge to them in that field of fiqh or field of Islam. They can give, maintain the Islamic hijab. Hope that answers the question.
There's a non-Muslim brother by the name of Jagdish who makes a reference to one